Let's talk about Season 11. This is COD Mobile's 6th anniversary season, and everything we're seeing so far points to it being one of the biggest, most stacked updates of the year. We're getting three major things at the same time: the new DMZ mode, the Street Fighter collaboration, and the full 6th anniversary event lineup. So expect a lot of free skins, long event chains, and a serious amount of grind if you want to unlock everything. Let's start with the skin side because there are some standout highlights. First, the RUS mythical lamp is finally getting replaced in the secret cache by Striker source code, which is coming over from the PC Warzone version. So if you've been seeing that skin in other titles and wanted it in mobile, now it will finally be accessible through the cache system. On the free side, one of the most interesting additions is Alia's Tactical Drift. This is not just a random skin, she's actually the design contest character winner for this year. The skin is based directly on the fan-made concept you'll see on screen, and from what we know, she will be a grindable event reward, just like previous years. Now let's move into the big collaboration, Street Fighter. The official trailer has already dropped, and based on everything we've seen, this collab is going to be very similar in structure to the Gundam collaboration. There are already speculations that we may receive one free legendary skin through events or progression, just like we did with Gundam, although that part isn't officially guaranteed yet. What is clear is that each Street Fighter operator will come with their own unique finisher animations or executions, which fits perfectly with their fighting game identity. On top of that, the collab introduces two new features: a gun switch feature and a drive rush feature, both likely tied to the Street Fighter themed operators. The collaboration will also be structured through Armory series draws rather than regular lucky draws. The Street Fighter Heroes Collection Operators series Armory is scheduled to go live on December 11 at 4 PM Pacific time, and the Street Fighter Champions Collection Weapon series Armory will follow on December 13th at 4 PM Pacific time. So you'll have two separate premium routes, one focusing on the operators and one focusing on the weapons, all tied to the Street Fighter theme. On the weapon side, we are finally getting the SO14 Marksman Rifle in Season 11. This weapon is notable for having over 90 attachments, which is extremely high and gives players a huge amount of customization potential. On top of that, the SO14 will also receive its own brand new Mythic version, which means special inspection, tracer effects, kill effects. Now let's talk about some gameplay and UI changes because there are quite a few quality of life improvements hidden in this season. First, in Battle Royale and DMZ, a new marker map ping visual system has been added. Instead of needing to constantly open the minimap to see where your teammates pinged, the markers will now be much more visible in the game and on your HUD. The classic crash map has also received graphics improvements and lighting adjustments. The updated lighting makes the overall scene look better and more modern, but it may also make it slightly harder to spot enemies in certain areas, especially inside the main building where shadows and contrast are more pronounced. Another subtle but very important change is the addition of a new bomb detonation symbol. Instead of silently dropping a grenade and catching players off guard with almost no warning, the game will now visually display a symbol before the grenade explodes. This lets you react and move away if you're paying attention. We are also seeing changes on the profile side. A new player profile UI has been spotted in the test server, which integrates the safe house system more tightly. From this updated profile, you'll be able to see more detailed information about a player, their cosmetics, and their overall presentation in one cleaner interface. There's also a new button that allows you to return to the main lobby while matchmaking has already started. This may sound small, but it's an excellent quality of life feature. On the tactical side, Season 11 introduces a new piece of equipment called the inflatable decoy. As the name suggests, it's a decoy that creates a fake target to mislead enemies. This has a lot of potential in modes like Search and Destroy, where one well-placed decoy can bait pre-aims, force utility, or reveal enemy positions when they shoot it thinking it's a real player. How effective it will be at high levels remains to be seen, but it definitely opens up new mind game possibilities. We are also getting a new wildcard called Underkill. Unlike Overkill, which lets you equip two primary weapons, Underkill allows you to equip two secondary items at the same time, such as a pistol paired with a melee weapon or a pistol and a launcher. This wildcard will be particularly interesting for players who rely heavily on utility secondaries. And speaking of vehicles, there's an important change for Battle Royale players. In the test server, vehicles outside the zone now also take damage along with the player. This means you can no longer rely on vehicles to tank the zone while you sit comfortably inside and rotate late. both your health and the vehicle's durability will be under pressure, which encourages better positioning and reduces late game zone abuse. Overall, Season 11 is shaping up to be a very busy and grind-heavy update, but also one with a lot of value for both free-to-play and paid players. As the season goes live, I'll be breaking down individual topics in more depth, from the best SO14 builds to DMZ tips and how to get the most out of the new camos and events. So if you want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you're ready for all of it.